Definitely. Here's how a cash out refinance works.
All right, so let's say you buy a house for $100,000. And let's say you renovate that home for $50,000. And now that you renovated the home, let's say that you can actually rent out the property for $2,000 a month. And assuming you bought this property for cash and renovated for cash, and let's say that you're only paying initially $500 per month because you only have property taxes and insurance to pay for. And that's because you don't have a mortgage, so you're not paying interest and principal on that. Now, while it's good cash flow because you can make $1,500 on this deal, you have $150,000 of your cash into the property. So to take equity out of that property, what people do is called a cash out refinance. So as you recall, we're in the deal for $150,000 total for the renovation and the purchase of the property. Now, because you renovated, let's say that the new value of the property is now $200,000. And the person who's going to determine this new value is someone called an appraiser. So what does that mean? Now that you have a $200,000 property, what you can actually do is go to the bank and say, hey, I want to actually put a loan on 75% of the value of the property. And right here, the LTV stands for loan to value. And most banks do the 75% LTV. Some banks do 70%, some banks do 80% depending on the deal too. I've never really seen 80%, but 75% is the most common. And what that means is they're actually going to go ahead and write you a check for $150,000, which is exactly what you put in. So you get to cash out all the money that you actually put in, right, initially. And you even leave 25% or $50,000 in this case as equity in the property. Now there's closing costs and all these other things that I didn't account for, but for simplicity's sake, this is exactly how it works. And theoretically here, you just made all your money back. You have $50,000 left in the property as equity. And ideally, you still make money every single month through your cash flow. So with the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, now that because you have a $150,000 loan on the property, your monthly payment might be like $1,800 a month. But as you can recall, a rent was $2,000 a month here, so you can still cash flow $200 a month here, but get all of the money that you initially put in back.
Hope that helps, and follow me for more content like this.